Yeah, we didn't communicate. They were playing in a rhythm all night, and we we weren't communicating defensively. Obviously there's a void there with him being out, but we still can be better, and we weren't nearly as good as we needed to be to get the job done.
Steve was saying that the communication wasn't all that great on defense. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. The communication wasn't there. It's just we just have to be better. We weren't, especially with a player like Draymond being out. It's no excuse, but we have to be better. There's not as much room for error.
What do you imagine is going on with Bogut? Have you heard anything?
He was putting pressure on it, so I think that's a good sign. He was walking and putting pressure on it, so it's a good sign.
Level of disappointment knowing you had a great chance, even without Draymond, to close out a game.
Yeah, we're all disappointed. We want to win. Anytime we lose, it's a disappointment. But with the stakes being what they are right now, it's obviously it's a gut punch, but it's a final. It's not supposed to be easy. They're not going to lay down. It doesn't matter who's on the court. We got to play.
Did Draymond come in here after the game?
No.
Have you seen him?
No.
What was it?
I suppose you guys will respond now with Draymond back on the court game.
We'll respond like we usually respond after we lose. Come out and play hard. We have to come out and compete.
Their offense kind of evolved into isolation ball, which normally doesn't work for them, but the two guys put up 41 apiece, and I guess when they're doing that, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, it's tough. If you saw the shots, watching the same game I was watching, he was hitting some tough shots, Kyrie was. So, you tip your hats, but it's some of the breakdowns that get them into that rhythm where they start hitting those shots,
You talked about the lack of communication. How much does Draymond have to do, his absence, do with the lack of communication?
Well, it's big because he anchors the communication. He's usually behind, the help side defense, and that's kind of where we missed him tonight, at the rim, and our switches as well. So, but it's still no excuse. It's still no excuse. We got 5 basketball players out there that, high IQ guys. We should be communicating better.
The shots that LeBron hit, if you got to give him something, you're going to give him a jumper most of the time, right? Play underneath, and he knocks them down then.
Yeah, he hit some shots. I think, again, we were a little soft on him with the, we want to give him a jump shot, obviously, if you have to give him anything. But he stepped into a couple shots where he was kind of in his backyard. And again, that's that communication that we're talking about where, we got to keep his rhythm off.